don't judge. I'm working on it. And do you know what? That's what we've got right now. Why do I have a lot of books? Half of them are mine and the other half are my problem. I have to laugh. I obviously haven't touched this for 5 years. We listen and we don't judge. Here we are again. I'll just laugh, otherwise I'm going to lose the plot. It is my own doing. I have ADHD. I have 27 brilliant ideas on the go at any time. I'm not a hoarder. I'm just an unorganized person, and I'm sharing. Probably because I'm silly. Maybe it will help someone else. I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for sharing what I am, but it's real life for me. It's where I'm at. I've seen other similar videos on YouTube, some way worse than me. It's inspired me to clean. Maybe it will help you. Maybe you're there like, thank God that's not me. Great. Kindness and compassion goes a really long way. So if you don't have anything nice to say, I've had the hate, I've had the you should be better, I've had everything, right? It takes time and effort and the motivation and the willingness. Executive dysfunction is a real thing. I can have all the motivation I want in the world, but to physically get up and do it, it's a thing. So first of all, let me share with you what we're working with. We listen and we don't judge. It is what it is. Woo! Okay, so I'm actually re-filming this introduction 2 days later. I will actually leave the originals right at the end of the video because you can see what ADHD is like. That I actually started cleaning, then decided partway, oh, I should do an introduction while it's still messy, and then I had about 3 different thoughts go through my head of like, oh, we could do this, oh, we could do that. And I was just looking at it afterwards going, people are not going to understand the jump cuts and where we're all at. So to bring you back, first of all, this is my space. This is my mess. This is my problem. So this will be my solution of cleaning. I will do it in my own time and it's a project. I'm also, however, juggling the kitchen and the housework and parents and life and Zumba and business and everything else. So it's not just the let's get in for a couple of hours and smash it out because my motivation wanes. Last year I actually did a whole declutter series and I went through the whole house, and even this I kind of got to it and was like, I'm done. I will be going back through the whole house, but I just wanted to start here because here's where we're at. First of all, this is a mess. It all needs to go, but my display cabinet that I have of all of my Avon awards, it's time to go. I'm finally at peace with the fact it's time to go. The cabinet, at least, not the awards. Which is another thing. I am trying to put into my mind the Swedish death clean, but I just have that fear of like, if I let it go, where is it going? Which I know is probably an irrational thought, but it's where I'm at and I'm sharing because I heard someone else say this the other day and I was like, yes, yes. And you always feel like you're by yourself with your thoughts. I would like the cabinet gone. And then I've got space for other things. We've got the shelving here and we've also got some other shelving and stuff that's here. Over in this corner, I'd really love to have a craft table, and I can do my junk journaling, I can do some sewing, I can have all the stuff that I have here. And it's been a plan whipping around in my head for a long time. Outside I have some storage shelves and other bits and pieces that I got from people in the Buy Nothing group or the side of the road. So of course I'm creating more of a mess as well, because I'm bringing things in before I have a system. But in my mind I can see the vision, but it's creating the steps to get there. So that's where we're at now. From the Buy Nothing group, I actually got given this cabinet. So here's the beautiful tall cabinet that I was donated, and it's got hooks on it so you can hang it over the back of a door. But the beautiful thing is, when we open it up, oh my gosh, look at that. So beautiful. And it's going to be perfect to house all the crafting things. All the papers can go in there, things can get hung up, ribbons can go on here. So that will probably sit open against the wall in my room. So all of my craft gear is currently in this corner. Part of this is my son's Lego room. My daughter's computer used to be over here, because also this is our shared art cupboard with random bits and pieces, and we have a games thing here with a lot of stuff. So ideally I'm going to get all of my things out of here, and I'd like to put some more shelving and stuff in here, and then a lot more of the Lego things and gaming can feature in here. I don't want to show the rest of the room because that's his property, but I just thought I'd share with you that I am creating a bit of a mess compared with where it used to be when it was in our bedroom. So that was a very clear step that I can see in the next direction. And of course I've had this other cabinet for a really long time. Most of this will need to get emptied out and decluttered. I think I will just combine all the bare things together and then get rid of a few of the knicky-knacky things, as well as the bare things down the bottom. And then that will probably clean out a good couple of shelves, and then all the Avon things can go in there. I'm not quite ready to get rid of them yet, but they probably don't need their own house anymore. Pre-filmed. So the idea is that whatever I can get from there in that cabinet can then go into that one, and then anything else that's in there might just end up disappearing, because there's some stuff in there that I won't want to keep. But it's all a system, and it's kind of an A and B thing. I can't do this until I do this, but then this needs this. So that's where we're at right now. So the plan is just to do 5 minutes a day, every day, until it gets done. And what I think that I'll do after about 20 minutes or so, like I'll condense down the 5 minutes of cleaning. I'll just stop to tell you whatever I found and whatnot. I'll release a video, and so it will be like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and progressively we will get there together. So it might be a while, but you know what, I know that some people are here for the ride, so let's go. Don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. I don't have any words, and I know that I'm going to get a lot of flack for it. I'm a messy person. I have ADHD. I'm working on it. And you know what? That's what we've got right now. So I've decided, rather than dump like an hour, 2 hours getting in, sorting it out, I'm gonna do 5 minutes a day, every day, and then see where we're at. I've got a timer, and yeah, I've got a whole room of stuff. There's books to sort out, there's rubbish, there's lots of things. So yeah. some space. That's at least something for today. Sold something on Facebook Marketplace. I found a whole lot of coins with like pennies or 1 and 2 cent coins. Oh my gosh. I think I was going to send these to someone because they collected coins. I'm not really going to do anything with them. I might donate them. I've been looking for this gift card everywhere. I need to deal with that. Oh, carrot seeds. I've been looking for this lid. Zucchinis and tomatoes. Okay, I'll go and put these things away. I'm not going to count that in the 5 minutes, and at least then I know that they are where they are. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for another 5. I'm feeling a little bit motivated to keep going, but I also know that I might get burnt out if I do, so we'll leave it there for now. Keeping all these receipts for like some price tracking stuff, but I don't need another project right now. I've got 2 piles of books. It's one of my ladies' drink, but I also shoved it behind. I've got 2 piles of books. One I'm going to donate to the Free Little Street Library, and the other ones I've purchased a couple of these, but I'm going to donate them to the Rotary Club, and I'll probably get credit for some future books because I know that my mum was after a couple that were in there. That's where we're at. Day 4, and this is where we're at right now. So last night I actually cleaned out these drawers so they close, and all of this was just papers from a couple of years ago, just YouTube ideas and budgeting and random bits and pieces. So I got rid of all of that, and actually, let me turn you around. My bin is chock-a-block full right now. Half of that needs to get shredded, but I thought if I just stick it all here in the bin, I can go back through it later because my mum actually has my shredder. And on my desk right now is a little bit of a chaotic hot mess because I was just going through the 12-month Use It Up challenge with the bits and pieces that we have, and I was just trying to sort out that. and I found more. I was just picking through parts of my office. I figured I wouldn't include that in a 5-minute video, so I've just got all that there ready to go. So yeah, I've got my timer ready to go, but I'm going to be angling you down there today, so you won't see the timer, but I will hear it. So you can see the corner of my desk at least, so you can see that now we're down here on the floor. It's probably about as good of an angle as I'm going to get you. I've had to pull my power cords out here. They used to hide in a drawer because I need to charge my phone, and so I'll just work on this and we'll go from there. 'I would love to know what this backing is from. I'm pretty sure we had this conversation before and I was like, I'll keep it just in case. I'm yet to find where it's from. 5 minutes seems to go ever so quickly. I'm just going to put away some of the random bits and pieces. What I'm actually going to do, I've got a box here, and it's not quite the time will tell box, but the idea is that I need to get the floor clean because I need it for a project coming up. And I am going to go back through and declutter a whole lot of things. This video is more about the every 5 minutes it takes to go through, and I'll put everything in here that I'm not sure about or that I am going to declutter, and then I can count it later and we'll see if we get to another 1,000 items. Hey, it's the next day and I am going to just be sitting on the floor sorting out books. I've got my phone with a timer because I won't be able to jump up at the computer, but I'm going to sort all of these out. I had previously put them all in alphabetical order and piles. Why do I have a lot of books? Half of them are mine and the other half are my problem. I was going to be setting up a little bit of business, not like a buying and selling thing like an eBay seller, but like the blind business with a book with a friend. And we were going to look at setting up a little free street library, and there was some logistics involved, and then they decided they weren't interested anymore. So as per usual group project, I've got stuck with a whole lot of stuff. So some of these I have collected for free from my own little like buy nothing group and free street libraries, and I have done a video too where I went and I visited a whole lot of free street libraries, and I left a book if I visited one and I put another book in there if I took one out. So I got rid of about 20 odd books and I only visited about 10 places or so. So that worked really well. And then these I'm going to go through and I'm going to cull even more, because even though I would really like to read all of them, I'm probably just not going to get around to it. So we'll do another 5 minutes, we'll see how we go, and yeah. 5 minutes is not a long time, but I feel like I got a lot accomplished. I feel these all need to get sorted with my Zumba music. It's got to sort that as well. I could even move all of that up to there, but that's it for today. That's all she wrote. Welcome to another day. I'm going to sort out that book cabinet today and just move a few things around. I don't have any time to be here tomorrow, so I'm going to do 10 minutes today and not count it as the 2 days, because also when I get home in the evening it's going to be late and the lighting is terrible for filming. So if we do 2 days today, maybe that will motivate us to really smash it out. Hello. Today's Friday. I'm going to do 15 minutes, so that's 5 minutes for today, Saturday and Sunday, because on the weekend other people are in the office and it's just annoying if you're trying to film or ask people to be quiet. So hopefully we can get the majority of this knocked out. We've got all the books and stuff, they're still stacked on the floor. Once I move this chair, you'll see where we're at. So we'll get going. I have to laugh. I obviously haven't touched this for 5 years. 2020. I put this together. I took a photo of it and sent it to all of my Zumba people because we had just gone into lockdown. Then I think it was like was it mid-March or the end of March or something? I don't know, but yeah. But I'm gonna sell this with the pieces, and I've got all the packs in there somewhere as well with all the things. So I won't fiddle with this today because that's time. I'll just put it to the side, and then there might be some footage afterwards of me like repacking with some bits and pieces. We'll see how we go. One week later. It's probably actually a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Here's where we're at. And I didn't want to close out the video without actually having it neat, tidy and organized. So the floor is pretty much all clean. We filmed our empties video. I need to tidy that up. I've got a bookshelf that needs to go together, but of course that's going to go there. That still gets emptied, but that's going to be part of the declutter series. And I've started doing some craft on my desk, which is part of my new project Pan Use It Up, which I'll explain in another video. And this is a hot mess, so I need to tidy that up and just get this organized. I've got a whole lot of stuff that is packed down here, which I will also explain when I've finished of where we're going next. So I've got my movie and I'm going to put a timer on and see how many lots of 5 minutes it would take to basically just do the last like bits. I've also managed to get the paper shredder from my mum's house, so now I can shred the rest of the papers that we have. So let's go, put the movie on and do the final tidy up, and it will make me hurry because I will be racing the clock. Okay, so nearly another 30 minutes, which would have been 6 days if I did it 5 minutes at a time. Whew, it's 25 degrees today. This is why I don't spend hours decluttering and moving around, because this room gets really stuffy. We do have a fan, but if you were to hear that or see that flickering in the video, then that's super annoying. I am really happy with where we're at, so let's take a little bit of a tour. So I have some books down there to get donated, and here's at my desk. current diamond art project. I have a new channel that I'm starting for all of my craft things. Please go and subscribe, and also I'm on TikTok for it, so I'm trying to build that up. Once I can get 1,000 people on TikTok, I can do like a live craft with me, quiet sessions, so you just sit there and do some things. I'm not sure about YouTube monetization or live features for the second craft channel. I have over here all like pens. This is my activity desk. I've got more papers to sort out. Sorted out all the last lot, but I will do that when I sit and watch more TV. I've got books that are here to declutter and go through. My husband's boombox, I'll probably never get rid of that. We have audiobooks and other bits and pieces, and of course my office desk drawers. Down here is a conglomerate of mess that I will spend time going through when I do the declutter. Same as these. The couple of drawers that are missing are in the lounge room that have all the material in it. If you watch one of my homemaking videos, you would have seen that. And also this I will be decluttering and sorting out over on my craft channel, because I want to systematically go through everything and put things in little drawers and sort things out, label stuff. So this won't be so much of a declutter. I will go through it really quickly for the declutter challenge, but I won't be finicky doing things, if that makes sense. So right now I know that all this is craft, so I could quickly go through the drawer and go, yep, craft, 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 and then I will like painstakingly go through it, because some people really like that. I like to see that. Same with all the stuff up there and random stuff that I need to go through. We have all of our books. I've got another bookcase that's outside, so I could have brought that in to go there, but I need to be aware of the modems that we have. So we're going to sort out what to do with that. That is hubby's domain. Right now the books are just lovingly nearby. Bookcase I need to put together, and we've got this stack of things here that I also will sort out. And then of course this will be the main focus for the decluttering. It's time for a new era. I started cleaning out the papers and stuff that were here. I donated some to the Buy Nothing group. I've got some more stuff to donate there as well, but we will go through and clean everything out. So in theory, it was a good idea to do just 5 minutes a day, but the problem is after a week I was bored with it. So maybe if I'd sat there for a good hour or so, I think because you have to film it as well, it takes longer. I've sat here in the evening and gone through some of those papers and things like that. I didn't film that or time that because it's what I would normally do anyway. And it can be really hard when you're in a shared office space to film when other people are here. So by the time the weekend comes, I am semi-motivated to clean, but I can't really put the video on even doing the speed. There's no sound or anything like that, but sometimes you want to explain things that you're doing, so that can be really tricky. And then by sort of, 6 p.m, you need to start getting dinner ready and all the rest of it. So your day is gone before you sort of, you're ready to it. So I don't know what the answer is to cleaning and the way to go at. Sometimes it is just 5 minutes a day. Sometimes it is get in and do a massive session. It does help when you're buddying up with someone, so I hope that this video has helped. I haven't started editing this, so I don't know how long it would have taken me. There's much more that I could have done, but because I want to start decluttering and talking through things that I'm doing with you, I will share that with those videos. Otherwise I would have just kept stuff going. But I'm actually really proud of myself for the effort that I have done, and especially sorting out the books and getting rid of the floor. And people come into the office and visit me and they walk up to that little space and then they walk out again. So I know other people, thank you, do appreciate the space, even though it is kind of mine, but free for all. So yes, we'll get we'll get to where we are. I am really enjoying my craft things, so yes, please go and subscribe to that channel, because I will do lots of things over there. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!